All right, guys, and welcome to the live stream. The market is going to be live in about 30 seconds. Today is a very nice day when school gets closed because of crazy weather we're having up here. So I want to take advantage of it and go live for the market open with people, see what's going on in the market here. As you can see, we've got SPY up on the charts right now. We're going to see what the market does at the open. Looking like we're going to be opening up green, which is always a good thing to start the week off. We'll see if we're going to have that Santa Claus rally they always talk about, quote unquote. We're going to look at some positions, look at some trades, see what's going on. I got my watch list ready to go right over here. So here's the market open. And let's see what happens as a result. The SPY opens at 0.33% up in the morning, which is a little bit insane. Looks like the market here, I'm about to refresh this page a little bit. See what the market's doing. SPY's up 0.22%, NASDAQ 0.35, Dow is up 0.06. So green day to start the market off here. Let's see if the market actually continues to do that, or do we get some selling pressure? And if you're watching this back, feel free to again subscribe to the channel. We're at 32 subscribers. Thank you so much for all of your continued support. As you can see, that should be at 32, so it's not updated yet, but we appreciate all the support for it. Ooh, look at this big volume candle we're getting on the 1 minute. Whew. Interesting. It's always nice to watch the market open, you know? Just have a cup of coffee in the morning, see if you're making some money. In a big push here in the first couple minutes of the market open, starting off the second to last week before the new year here. So looking at a 0.4% rally to start off the morning off here. 0.29 for the S&P 500. Again, SPY is the ETF version of it. Nice green rally to start the day off, though. Can't complain. Let's take a look and see here. What's my big position in Tesla doing to start off tomorrow? Oh my goodness. Look at that. Sell off at the open on Tesla stock. Tesla stock down about 0.17%. Which again, for me, doesn't really matter too much either way with Tesla because again, I have that open position. Basically, if it goes down, I make some money back. If it goes up, I make money. So it doesn't matter either way for me. Either way. So what is yeah, so we're down about 0.22%. So that's going to probably trigger a little bit of a NASDAQ maybe decline possibly because of how the weighting is. Tesla 250. Absolutely, Sam. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. Yeah, Tesla's definitely having that sell-off pressure coming in early in the morning here. Tesla's always one of those interesting stocks to always trade every single time. Which is why I'm kind of just sitting on it with either way. Again, either way, I'm making money, Sam, you know. Good, everybody. It's nice to actually talk market in the morning. You know, schools are closed today in my area. We got a lot of weather. I know you're down from the south, so you probably got hit with a lot of that rain over the weekend. Crazy weather up here, man. Roads are flooded. Absolutely insane. Take a look and let's go back to SPY, see what SPY is doing here in the morning. Yeah, so look at that nice little push in the green in the morning here. So yeah, SPY's on. Oh yeah, yeah, that weather dude was nuts, man. Absolutely insane weather. Turn the music down a little bit. A lot of green in the morning. Look at all that nice little volume going on right now. Nothing but green on the SPY, up 0.4%. It's absolutely insane. Let me look at some of my watch list. What are we looking at here? JD down 2.3%. Neo, you see this? You see this dude? Neo's up 5%. I'm not quite sure as to why. You see this dude? Look at that. Like that's just a wild rise. I don't know what the reason is for this huge volume right here. It's very interesting. Always curious to know like why like something like that happens. There's no news or anything. Was there news? You know, I can just take a look at the news and see what's going on. Neo stock is moving higher. What's going on? News that jumps out the Chinese EV maker lands 2.2 billion cash infusion. Oh, okay, so that's definitely why. An investor put in 2.2 billion into Neo, and that's why I got this huge spike in the pre-market. Neo, yeah. They're part of the EV car companies. I think they do EV parts, if I'm not mistaken. The sub count. Oh, let me move that over. Hang on. There we go. That's a lot better. It's probably better for you. Yeah, so I guess that's why they've had a huge volume increase. 2.2 billion. This dude's in the way. Let me shrink my dude down a little bit. Oop. Let me shrink this dude down a little bit because he's a little bit too large. So you can kind of see what I'm looking at. So yeah, right over here on the side here, 2.2 billion. So I get a 6% increase. Series XM down 3%. I always like to look at Series XM as a trader. Oh my goodness. I got some of these support and resistance lines here. Nice bounce off of that 5.69 marker. Might load up again. Another option. Go down to like in the fours again. For Sirius XM, it's always a good one. Also, they have a dividend too, which is also why I don't mind loading up on it a little bit. DraftKings up 1.22. Love that nice bounce right there. Got a nice little bounce at 35. I think there's a lot of support there at 35 for DraftKings, at least on the daily. 35, 34.5. That looks like a nice. Nice. Oh yeah, Sam. Oh, absolutely. The Series XM one, dude, is just trading. It just bounces around over and over again. You do spreads against it over and over. It's no big deal. You could definitely do a nice spread against Neo as well, because Neo's all over the place. These are all stocks that's like you can do a bunch of different things with. Like the rejection maybe for Series XM. Yeah, 100%. I think it is. Look at that. We had the gap. We had a little bit of a gap down here. Broke through. Came right back down. I don't know what this was. News on something. I'm not sure what it was, but it's got multiple. Here's your support line right here, like on the dot, dude. Look at this. Support, support, support. Broke. Rejection. Like it's gonna. I think Sirius XM's gonna come back down again even more. The stupid advertisement I'm hearing in my headphones. So I'm always looking like so. What my focus is for this. What my focus is to focus on selling cash secured puts when stocks are down, and then selling covered calls when stocks are up. So I sold out of my SoFi one Friday morning. I don't know if you saw my video, Sam. I might be slowing responses on my work. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sam, I don't know if you saw my post from Friday, or was it Friday or Saturday? I think it was Saturday after the video that went out, where I had an active position in DraftKings, SoFi, and Rivian. I sold out of SoFi, took those profits. Sold out of Rivian, took those profits. It was like $64 out of like 80 possible, and then I'm still holding my DraftKings one, which is good because it looks like my DraftKings one is probably back in the green again, which is great. Love that. JD.com again has a lot of support. Looks like around that value of 25. I started looking at Chewy recently too. I don't know if you know much about Chewy, Sam. I started looking at Chewy a little bit. See how that one's working out. It's very, very interesting. Let's go back to Spy. See what Spy's doing. That rally has just been insane. Let me look at let me go back to the 1 minute though. What we got? Spy's up 0.43%, 0.44% already. Absolutely insanity. I'd watch QQ on 406. And take a look. What you got QQ at? Very nice supply zone. Well, let me zoom out actually. Oh yeah, look at that. Like if it breaks through 406, yeah, if it breaks through 406 for sure. Spy got 472. I definitely agree with the 406 up here, like right up there. A lot of supply listed, a lot of consolidation up at 406. Hmm, could definitely be interesting. See, yeah. What's SPY looking at? Let me see SPY again. Yeah, you got a lot of consolidation, a lot of volume right here. So you're looking at around 472. I can see that. A little bit of rejection up here, rallies back down, breaks through. A lot of consolidation around the 472 mark. Definitely agree with that one. Let's go back to Tesla, see how. Holy crap, dude. Do you see this? Wow. Tesla just broke up 1 point. I look away for 5 minutes, up 1.2% already. Again, this is my break even right there, my shares. So like I'm chilling on that one, which is great. What did it do? Dude, look at the volume on this. Some huge order just came through then for this volume. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like that's insane. I'm getting close to breaking even on my shares. The nice thing is, Sam, is that since my contract's like a year out for Tesla for a leap, I can just roll the position if I want to and just roll it out farther if I want. You know what I mean? Try to get more profits on it, depending on what Tesla's doing. So I can roll it like another month away, make it like 280, 290, like a Friday. What happened on Friday? Yeah, Friday had that like huge sell off, and then it still rallied up into the close, which is insane. Oh no, it didn't rally. Oh no, it just rallied. Yeah, I think it was at like 5%, I think, on the daily or on that chart. That's insanity. Let me tell you, I'm looking right now on my Robinhood account. Let me tell you. Let me see what I got. Let me see my Robinhood account. The nice thing is that I'm absolutely green because Tesla's green. So if that's green, I'm absolutely going to be green on the day, which is going to be great. I love that. So we're looking at. Oh yeah, I'm up. I'm up point 4% on the day right now. I'm up $133. DraftKings position is up 26% on the day. $31 overall. Max is 68, so I'm about half of my premium already there for DraftKings, Sam. Love that one. I'm sitting at a couple thousand right now. I'm trying to look for another position though. Looking to see what's selling off here, but nothing too crazy is selling off, which is fine. I'm only $82 away from breaking even on Tesla on my shares. Like that's crazy to me because at one point, dude, I was sitting down like minus 5 grand, and I'm up like I'm almost like basically gonna be like at profit. Absolutely insanity. Yeah, so I could roll my position, Sam. So I can roll my position out, right? Like even farther. On Tesla, I can roll it to be like 290, 300. And what's crazy is if I roll it. So here's the math on Robinhood right now that I'm looking at, right? It's absolutely insanity. If I roll this contract for 300, I could push it out basically a year and roll it to 300, which will net me an extra $4,000 plus 700 in premiums, and I can go to like $4,800 on Tesla, which will be absolutely insane. So I'm really curious. No, like I said, I'm not going to be rolling for a while. I'm going to see what Tesla does, obviously, in the next like year or so. Obviously, it's a leap, like it's far out, but it gives me that protection just in case, in case Tesla like absolutely sells off and does whatever else it wants to do. That's insane. I look at Sirius XM going down again. I love that because what it does is it juices up that premium. So I'm looking for. I want it to juice up that premium down here or into these areas over here. So I can tell you like right now, right? So like if you look at just any position on SiriusXM, like there's a contract that's up 85% in premium. So I basically am almost doubling my premium if I was to open it up for January 12th. That's just one example of a contract. So basically doubling the premium for it, like is absolutely insane for me. And that's a four and a half. Oh, I might do that. The $4.50 put option. So it'll be basically right around here. So if I look at opening up a position on Series XM about 450, made that one white. That was a do white. I don't know why. I put one right there. Collect $24. I would make $24 on four and a half. So the math behind that, look at this. Let me see what the math comes out to be for this one. So 24 divided by 450 times 100. Oh, dude, I'm making 5% on that trade in like 3 weeks or so. Oh, look at that. Hang on, let me pull up the option profit calculator. I like doing this for a reason. This one's so much better. Dang, man. Come on, load it up. Load it up. So if I look at January 12th, I'm looking at 450. These aren't updated right now. Right now it's at like almost 24. Yeah, look at that. 5% return. 24 on 426. Sirius XM would have to drop 20%. I would still make $4 on it in the next couple weeks. It's not too bad. Oh wow, it's going down even more now. Look at that. That's what I like. I like to look that. I'm looking for that bargain, you know? Wow. Neo's up 4%. Marathon and Riot are up 3.5%, 4%. Rivian's up 2. DraftKings up 1.3. Palantir, AGNC, GM, SoFi. I kind of looked at Robinhood recently. I'm not gonna lie, Sam. I was looking at Robinhood recently for a position at some point. Right now, probably not because of where it's at and what I have mapped out right now for Robinhood. I got mapped out as like these huge support and resistances at 8.5 and 12.5, and it's like in between for Robinhood. But I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm looking at Robinhood and like you see like what they're announcing recently. Did you see that they're starting to branch out to overseas markets and stuff like that? Also, look at this. Look at this. This is what's crazy, but this is why I saw this for Robinhood, dude. Listen, even if you're not watching, just listen to this, right? Robinhood Markets is attracting customers from other brokerages and is seeking to expand beyond its base of young first-time investors. Throughout Wednesday, the trading app received about 1.1 billion in account transfers since October 23rd, which is when it began offering a 1% match on transferred brokerage accounts. So Robinhood's brought in 1.1 billion, bringing in all these huge investors because they're doing a 1% match on transferred brokerage accounts. That's insane, man. And they're branching out to overseas now, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, man. People talk so much smack about Robinhood, dude, but like their platform is nice to use. I like what they're doing. Obviously, like, they had some sketchy stuff back in the day, man, but Robinhood isn't that like it's not awful. I'm saying, yeah, the 1% match, dude. Because imagine this, right? Imagine you're trading $1 million. Imagine like someone's trading with like a 3% fee, or what is it like, or trading with that like fee for options. They're making that money back with all the fees they got and stuff, like the contract fees and stuff. It's like 3 cents, I think, for every contract. Also, you get more money in there, and if people are sitting on cash, like they're collecting money on the cash too and investing it also into the different accounts. Also, I did sign up for Robinhood Gold because it was free for the first month, and the interest I have in my cash I'm getting right now is basically coming out to be about $5 a month. So basically, it's Robinhood Gold is for free by my uninvested cash, which is fine. It's kind of nice actually. Yeah, that's why they got this huge rally right here. I think because of that whatever just happened. So I don't mind Robinhood as a stock. Obviously, like trading it right now, I mean, it's like it's in between this. It's range bound like dramatically if you can see the chart or not. To me, I got a range bound right between 12.7 and 8.3. So a little bit of a rejection here. If it comes back down like below like 9, I might do some puts against it. Ooh, Sirius XM going down 3.5%. JD down 2.85. I like JD.com too. And Penn gambling. Again, as you can tell, Sam, like I'm in the gambling companies right now, dude. Penn National and DraftKings. Yeah, this is my watch list for definitely for like those premiums to get. Like, I like those premium like options. Like they give me some decent premiums on this. It's pretty nuts. I want to go back to Tesla and see what Tesla's doing. Can't if I can spell it right. Ooh, dude. Oh my God. Look at that freaking rejection right at the 257.5. Dang, man. That thing is rejected right off of that, like on the dot of where my break even is. They're just like, you want to break even? No, you're not breaking even. There's got to be a lot of volume up at this level. That's insane. Yeah, man, I'm loving my position right now. I'm loving it. I'm up. I'm up now. It's great. I'm back in the green overall. I was down like 2 grand at one point because of Tesla. I like being back in the green. Says I'm officially about to break even. I'm down $28. That rejection is so funny. Hit it. I was like, nope. Retest it. Nope. Still nothing. Absolutely insanity. Put more money into Spy as well. I think I put like 1,000 onto it. So 1,000 at point ends up 0.42%. So what does that put me at for math? 1,000 times 0.0042. Yeah, up like $4. That's like nothing. That's gross. Whatever. I like the sell off, man. A little bit of consolidation now, possibly. Very, very interesting. Yeah, JD, man. JD, again, not a bad one to look at, possibly getting into at some point. I like Kenvue too. I don't know why, but like I know Kenvue's a spinoff from Johnson and Johnson, dude. It's their medical. It's their what do you call it? Consumer health. Yeah, like I kind of like them. What do I got them mapped out though for the daily? The thing is though, the only thing I hate about trading with Kenvue, if I wanted to, we'll come back and fill that gap. Yeah, 100%. The thing I hate about Kenvue, dude, is that like you have not a lot of data because it went public like later this year as a spinoff company, so I don't have that much from the daily chart. And they went to like the 2 hour one to see what it was doing. Yeah, and you got a little bit of a. Kenvue is just too new of a company. I feel like DraftKings getting a nice strong rejection or a strong bounce right there. Love that. See what else we got. Neo up 5%. Could you? I wonder if you could do a credit spread against Neo and see what it comes out to be. Look at LOY America Healthcare. Yeah. What's Eli Lilly doing right now? Up 1.24. They're trading at $500. Insane. America's up. America's up 0.85. A pretty good day for healthcare. What's United Healthcare doing right now? Oh, they're down. Interesting. Huh. Oh, because they got a price target cut. That's definitely why. What's a Neo spread looking like right now? Here's oh, Siri going even more. Love that. That's a fine. Give me that juicy premium right there. just keep going down. You know, if it hits under 5 for whatever reason, dude, like I'm gonna probably over position up today. So this is what I'm curious about, right? Credit spread. This website, Sam, if you ever do this for options profit calculator, so clutch. Let me see here. Let me look at Neo. So Neo had a pre-market high of $9. We're looking like on the daily. Justin, what's up, dude? I'm glad you could make it in, man. Welcome to the market open. It's been insane. We had a nice, great day today, buddy, on the markets. Looking really, really awesome. I use unusual whales. Is that a free to pay though? Is that a free one, or does they got to pay for that one? I'm just curious. Yeah, Neo has a lot of support down here. Now it's rallied up 5.6%. I'm trying to see if I can do like a spread against these guys because I feel like the hype is here. That like nine, look at that $9 like on the dot, dude. Like you can't make that up, man. It hit right here at $9. Pay for it. Oh, I got you. That's all right. Ooh, so $9 doesn't get a lot of that going on there with that huge spike up of the pay of the 2.2 billion put into it. What can I look at for a spread here? Call. These aren't enough. So like here's what you could do, right? Not buy. I'm not buy. Or is it? No, it's no, other way around, other way around. Other way around. Yeah. So thank you guys all for the support. I appreciate you for that one. Again, welcome to the market open. So you could do a credit spread essentially, 6% return or 13% return. It's only on $50. Oh, it's only 50 instead of 100 because it's a 50-cent spread. I got 13% return. It's not even that bad. 84% probability too. Can't argue that, dude, right? 84% probability. How could you argue that? Basically, Neo is going to go up 20% and you make money on it. This is higher right now, I think, because again, because this is up so much, it's up 5.26%. So that's probably why, like, you're looking at that value. I have it mapped out at 10.83. Whoa. So 10.83, I have it mapped out, which is, yeah. I wonder if you can, let's bump this up a little bit. Let's do 11 and like a 12. Oh no, flip it around. Right. Bye. You're getting 4% on a trade. What's up, Owen? I'm glad you can make it, man. I know you're at work, dude. I'm telling you, dude, the weather here is wild. 3 to 6 inches of rain around here, dude. It's absolutely insane. Um, so yeah, we look at the market open, guys. SPY absolutely killing it. It's up 0.4% on the day already, which is insanity. If you've been following me for a while, take a look at this nice little Tesla trade. Look at that. Is it rejecting again for a third time? There's no way. Oh my God, dude. Look at that. Dude, the stock market doesn't want me to hit my break even on my Tesla shares, dude. It just keeps hitting that break even point over and over again. That's insanity. Glad you guys can make it to the stream. I appreciate you guys for doing so. Again, this is nice, man. For Christmas breaks, since I'm off that whole week for school being down for the week, absolutely gonna be streaming. Get fired of this bill. Oh, and let people know at your job, Fridge Financials is trying to make money, right? Like that's what they want to do, right? Hang on. Oh, and hang on. Let me tell you something. I forgot somebody shouldn't be on my phone. Yeah, whatever. But man, who is it that owns? Is it General Electric? Oh, and are you owned by no, not General Electric? Oh, who is it that has you guys? I owned it earlier. I forgot who it was. Hang on. Let me do this off screen because I don't want everybody to know who. I want people to know that, you know, where you work. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Hang on. Let me show you. Watch this. Nope. I just had it. What the heck? No, I'm not off tomorrow. Nah, I'm off next week. But the streams next week are about to go crazy. I got I got a whole week this week. Right here, Owen. This is your employer right here. Just want you to know that. This is your employer. They're up 0.1%. So we're actually in a board meeting right now, Owen, to talk about how good General Dynamics is doing. This is your board meeting. Welcome to your review. Technically, I actually owned them. I actually owned some shares of this company at one point. So technically speaking, I was also, your boss at one point, Owen. Just at one point. So if anybody has any questions, we're doing financial analysts. We're doing financial analysis here. Dang, look at that. This company's killing it for the year. Look at that. Love that. Great company you work for, Owen. You guys are killing it. Got some money. Yeah, I got stocks in it with my 401. Oh, nice. Owen needs some employees. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Owen, how much? You must get a discount for that, right? Because they have like one of those what do you call it? They do like discounts on shares when you're in a company, right? So this company is actually pretty nice. I like this company. They have dividends too, which is great. That's why I also got into them for a while. Definitely a good company, top quality company, I think, because they do a lot of like again, like since I know what your job is, Owen. Like I did a lot of research on like what they do and stuff like that, man. And they do a crap ton for this, for the country here. They do a lot of stuff for manufacturing and everything. So what's up, Owen? Get the discount and everything, man. You're gonna be retired by the time you're like 40, man, 45. Especially if you follow Fridge Financials, dude. Of course, following Fridge Financials will definitely get you there even farther. Ooh, Sirius XM down 4.35%. Look at this chart, man. This chart is wild. I know my lines are all over the place, but I'm looking for it, man. Like 4.5 is a break even for my trade. My stock's on too. Nice. That's gotta be tax free, I'm hoping, Owen, right? I'm gonna hope that's tax free. Like selling and rearranging and everything. Dang, dude. Neo is just up 7%. Crypto's gotta be up then, right? Coin market cap. Interesting. Bitcoin's not even up that much, but you got these are the coin. These are the, oh, look at that. It's coming right up to that 19.30 mark. See what it does. I'm curious. Yeah, and if you're just listening, guys, I love that people just listen in. It's like a podcast, we'll talk, talking about stocks and what's going on with that and everything else. What's the market doing now? SPY's up, Dow's up, Nasdaq's up, Russell 2000 is down, whatever. Ooh, let's see what happens right here at the 1930 mark. I'm curious. Yes, so they all get 20% of the. Oh, nice. That's nice, man. I think for my pay, how much should I put into my pay? I think I do. Let me do the calculator math here. My retirement. 100 divided by 2 Yeah, I do like 5%. Do they match? Oh, and do they match you? Is that what you mean by they give you? They must match you then. Matching is like a. I wish that like obviously like teachers don't get matched on their retirements. They just put money in. Matching is like the most underrated goat thing to do for investments in their 401k and stuff is to have an employee match program. Because man, I would take so much advantage of that. Funny enough, I think Robinhood does it though on their brokerage account. Then they match it for you with your Roth, which is insane. So crypto isn't even pumping that much. It's actually down the last 24 hours, and yet you have these two crypto miners are up a lot, which is insane. I do 10% they match. Oh, nice. 6% match. That's pretty good. Yeah, man. Oh, and so as long as you know, as long as you keep doing that and listen to Fish Financials, man, you're gonna be retiring before you know it. You're not gonna be working until you're 65, like a lot of people are. The average person for retirement now, I think, is like 67 or no, 70. I think something close to that for average retirement age. DraftKings killing it, love it. See, look at my position on my Robinhood account. I would show it to you guys, but I don't feel like logging in, and then I don't want to give my login away. So obviously that'd be well. I don't want to like just log in on my computer. I have it on my phone. Oh, look at that, dude! It is literally testing this. It is testing this right here. Look at this, dude. There's so much pushback right there. DraftKings is up $34 on the day for me. Killing it. I got half my premium. I want to open another position, but I gotta see what the markets are doing. That's insane, dude. Look at how they. Oh, so I need to get my. Oh, and bro, I got you, bro. You let me know whatever you need, man. I got you covered with retirement. You know, dude, I'm here, dude. You need whatever it is you need about financial stuff, dude. I got you covered. You know, especially if you want to set up your kids for the future, man. I know you got kids. You know, I got you set up, dude. I'll hook you up on that stuff, 100%. I don't mind. Just gotta ask the questions, man. I'll answer anything you got. So what we got going here? JD down. Uber. I want to get into Uber at one point. I want to get into Uber, but it's just right now. I think it's just too high of a price. I want to see what it does at $60 for Uber. I'm curious. Oh, dude, serious. Just keep going down. This is a stock right here that I can just trade just over and over again. I feel like this one right here. It just keeps going down. Let's go. Oh, of course, Owen. You know, we got some things in the works, Owen, for the next year, dude. You're not ready for it, man. We got some things in the works. Me and some of the people that I've worked in the financial that I've worked with financial group. We got some things coming in the next year. You know, we're gonna hope that we get some really really exciting things to really bring out some more things for financial markets and with that. I need Sirius XM to come down a little bit more. It's at 5.18. I like Penn, but I got Penn at 23. 23. Not low enough. Yeah, Neil's just hanging out. Let's go. Yeah, Sam, you know what's up, dude. Sam's one of the people, man. Sam, we're making some. We're gonna do some big moves in 2024, man. I'm so pumped. From all the conversations we've done the last couple of days, dude, I am so pumped for 2024. Like it's gonna be absolutely wild what we're gonna do. We're gonna roll out some things that are gonna just be absolutely wild. And it's gonna help people, you know. And I want to be again. The point of this channel is to help. You know, it's not to be like, hey, look how much cash I got in my accounts. You know, like I don't care about that. I care about helping people and making some more money for people. So that way I can be like, you know what? If me as a teacher can make some money and can retire early, then why can't anybody else? You know, because teachers don't get paid as much as we want, as much as we should. You know, bias speaking, of course. So, you know, I'm excited for next year, dude. I'm already hyped. Yeah, Uber. I want Uber. I need Uber to come back down to like 60. Funny even think about opening a position on Uber Eats or not Uber. I don't think they're even Uber Eats, they're just Uber. But Uber went into the S&P 500. Sam, I don't know if you know that they got upgraded to the S&P. They're in the top 500 companies in the U.S. now, which is insanity. We got Walgreens. I hit Walgreens so nicely, dude. Let me show you. I got in at Walgreens, dude, at 1950. This is my break even point right here on the daily, man. Oh, love that. I hit it right on that bounce. Can't complain. Oh, Neo's coming down a little bit. Uber would be a great buy. Yeah, I love Uber, dude. I mean, like, you know, I think just with especially with today, how busy people are and stuff like that, and how much people are driving all over the place, man, it's crazy. Again, if you guys are new to the stream, feel free to drop any comments you have down below. We're doing some market analysis. I got time today. You know, I'm just kind of hanging out and chilling. So, welcome to the stream. If you are here, make sure you show some support. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. I gotta update the subscription. Go to 30. We're at 32 right now, but it hasn't updated yet for whatever reason, which is really annoying. Um, but it's all good. We're at 32 technically, unless someone unsub just now, which hurts my feelings. But can I get 90s in the market right now? Dave, absolutely, dude. Dave, look at this. Look at this, Dave. Dave, look at this. Look at Mr. Sandoval. Oh, I'm actually officially, guys, in profit on my Tesla shares. Whoo! I am officially in profit on my Tesla position for the day, at least. Absolutely insane. Did you see? Funny enough, I don't know if you guys saw this. Tesla and Uber are partnering up right now. Interesting. They trimmed their price target $1. All right. Oh yeah, I'm up. Oh yeah, we're up. We're up today. I love that. Um, yeah, Tesla. I'm officially up $72 overall on my position. Absolutely love it. I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but let's see if I find the article or not. It was from Uber, maybe. I don't know if it'd be on here or not. No, 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 no. Let's see if I can find it on Google. Look at this, dude. Look at this. Yeah, look at that rally, man. It's insane. Did you see it? Yeah. So look at this, dude. Not that part. Hang on. Do you know Uber partners with dealerships to help them employees get discount? No, I did not know that actually. That's insane. But look at this, dude. This is a new thing that came out. There's a new partnership with Tesla and Uber. Basically, if you buy a Tesla for Ubering, you get money back, a discount up to 3 grand. It's pretty cool. So if you're a blue and gold driver, you get $1,000. You buy an eligible Tesla vehicle and do 100 trips in your vehicle for the Uber platform. You gotta have your vehicle by 2023 though, and complete 100 trips before February 2015 next year. Platinum is 2,000. Diamond is 3,000. I like that, man. I think it's a cool partnership between them. Imagine that. Like you buy an Uber, you buy a Tesla. It's like maybe you want to do it for Ubering and stuff like that, and make some money that way on the side. Like you can get money back, 1,000, 2,000, $3,000 back if you do a lot of Ubering, man. Like why not? And Uber makes a crap ton in fees, I'm sure. Uber Eats makes a crap ton of money in fees. What's up, guys? If you're in the stream, welcome, welcome. Our viewer count is up at 7, which is insane. So if you guys are all here, feel free to drop any comments you like, any kind of things you want me to look at in the market. We're watching the market open. Talk about Uber Eats right now. And Uber as a company partnering up with Tesla, which is absolutely insanity. Again, we were looking at crypto a little bit, see what's going on with that one. We're doing some Uber analysis. We're looking at just the markets overall and what they're doing here. Feel free to subscribe if you've already done so. I appreciate all your support. Again, I'm here just to help and give back to people and try to talk about what I've learned over the years of investing. So if you guys have any questions, please drop them in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel. I have fun stuff. It's free of charge. I'm a pretty cool dude, I think. I know I could be wrong, but it's bias, of course. Yeah, so this partnership right here, guys, is absolutely awesome. I think it's awesome for both Tesla and for Uber. Hit the like button, y'all. Absolutely, guys. Subscribe. It's free of charge. Feel free. I love the support either way. Um, but yeah, so that's a really, really cool thing that I really like on that one. Taking a look at Tesla's position. That might be the new support. Love that so much. Again, even if you just come in for a couple minutes, any support you have is absolutely fantastic. DraftKings doing great. Still doing a little bit of sell-off pressure here. Series XM not really doing too much. Yeah, if you have any financial questions, guys, just drop them in the chat, guys. Drop anything you want in the chat. We'll analyze anything real quick. We'll talk about it. Yeah, I like that one though. So Sam, in case you're wondering, Tesla and Uber partnership, woof, it's gonna kill it. I think. It's always funny because SiriusXM is like down 4%. It's only down like 20 cents because it's 20% of the $5, which is like 3.5% or whatever it is. So the percent always looks crazy, but it's really not. What's SPY doing right now? Oh yeah, we're getting a rally. God, this rally just really took away all my money. I look at these lines and I'm like, bummed out a little bit by losing over $1,000 on this rally right here, but at the same time, it's just like, I still have some shares of SPY. Obviously, I have like 10 or 11 shares of it. How's the video looking at the moment? Great question, man. Let me take a look. What we got for Nvidia? I'm on the week. Ew, get out of here. Nvidia on the day up 1.34%. You have some shares in them, right? Nvidia, yeah, I got some shares in Nvidia for sure. Shout out to my girlfriend for giving me the option though for that. Love that. She's like, go get Nvidia, and I was like, I don't know what Nvidia is. She told me all about it. In case she's watching, I have to give her credit. Um, let's look like on the. Let's see what's looking like on the daily here. Potentially getting into a nice. It's probably going to hit a little bit of resistance here. It looks like maybe because you had this huge. You got to look at that. You got a nice little double top at $502. It's getting close to that $500 mark. Finance expanse. I don't know if you're seeing the same. I don't know if you're seeing anything different than that. I'm curious to see like what the supply is going to look like. What we got going on up here at the $500 mark. I'm guessing. Here's the thing, also with this, right? Let's go. You actually shouted her out. Yeah, I did, indeed. Here's the thing with which is always interesting for me. A lot of people that trade stocks and trade shares, like they trade the even numbers, like 500, 550, whatever it is. So it's always interesting to see how that works. So I think there's a lot of supply probably at 500 ish. So we might be getting to that little bit of, some territory. We might have some pressure to bring it back down. We gotta be a little bit careful on that one, I think for sure. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. DraftKings still in the green. It's the one I really care about right now. I sold out of SoFi. I sold out of Rivian, which I could have made a little bit more money on Rivian, but Rivian's rallied up a lot. Look at that Rivian rally. Whew. I don't need this anymore. Sold out of that. Hedge funds will buy at even numbers. Yeah, yeah. That too. That too. I think again, it's all the numbers, man. It's really interesting. Let me get rid of my break even lines here because I don't need these anymore. SoFi hit that 990 on the dot almost, which is insane. We want to see if it comes back down a little bit more. SoFi's a fun one to trade. And take a look at what SiriusXM is looking at. Also, what did you ask? Oh, Sam, look at Nvidia, right? Can't spell it. I'm losing it right now. I'm wondering what the supply is going to be about 500. I'm curious to know what's going to do at $500 here. I feel like it has to break through around 500 because you had a lot of sell off right here. What's Netflix doing? Netflix is up 3% today. What in the crap? For what reason? Roku got a downgrade. Netflix and Disney ad push may be bad news. What? Oh, Morgan Stanley up there as a high supply. Okay, it's not too far off, about 500 ish. Morgan Stanley boosted the price of Netflix by $75. That definitely is why right over here. Facts number for betting on it. Disney. Very interesting. It's funny how like these two things came back. Like this came in first, bumps the shares up, and then this one right here is like that's gonna be bad. And for supply. Oh wow. Yeah, Sam, that's crazy, man. 496 low supply on Nvidia. Yeah, Nvidia is interesting one for sure. What about put credit spread Roku? Let's take a look. See what they got for. I'm thinking about swinging it. Where are you swinging at though, Sam, for Roku? Is my question. I mean, you're looking at 85 daily rejected supply. Hmm. What can you even get for a premium on Roku? Take a look. Say you go like a week out, right? I think supply target would be 87. Yeah, I think that's what I just saw. Yeah, because we have a gap right here up, rejection up here, huge volume right here. It broke through and all that. Yeah, I can see that at 87. So say you do one at 87. Oh, I mean, look at that, man. So if you go 87, right? If you bet for Roku not to go lower than 87, you're looking at $12 on 100. It's looking at 13.6% return in about 2 weeks with an 86% probability. That's insane. And if you want to go less risky, dude, if you want to do a spread against it, you want to go less risky, like feel free, you know what I mean? Like you could drop these lower. You could look at say 85 and 84 to give you that extra cushion. You know what I mean? 91% probability you make 8.7% on your money in like 2 weeks. If it comes down to $85. Roku's not even selling off that badly though, to be honest. What did they put it at? $75 price target. Jeez, that's only one downgrade though, but that's not even that bad. So you can do for $100, right? So in case anybody's watching, wondering like what you can do with trading, right? You can trade with as little as like a couple $100. For example, this is a trade right here. That's $100 you need total minus the $8 you get back. But you make 8.7% in 2 weeks, which is 264% annually on the year. So you take your $100, you turn it into 200, you turn it into like $360. So that's why I always say like I'm looking for those passive income strategies of trading options. So if anybody here is listening and watching this, right? You could do the absolute riskier trades that you want to do, right? I'll show you. You could do this, right? You could be like, oh, I'm going to bet that Amazon is going to do whatever. Amazon is going to trade at, say, Amazon trades at like one. I got to change the date. Here's my point that I want to make with this, right? Is that this is what a lot of people in the markets are doing, right? And why I don't like doing this. Say you want to bet on Amazon to go 2 weeks out, and you want Amazon to go up to 162. I just make this up, obviously. Obviously, there's analysis and everything else to it, right? But like, watch what happens, right? And this is about like 3 weeks out. Cost you $62. Hello, can you calculate? What are we doing here? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. All three people are curious to know what I'm going to talk about here. Let me refresh this. Try it again. Say you do Amazon. This is 2 weeks out. 2 weeks out, 162 for whatever reason, right? But like look at like what this does, right? Like yeah, your maximum return is absolutely insane. I get it. Like you can make $69, you can make, whatever, whatever, whatever. But look what happens. As time goes on, you lose more money as time is going on, right? So I don't like that. If you look at what mine does, look, mine's the inverse. So as time goes on, I'm getting more and more money as more and more time goes on here. But if you're doing like the basic option strategies that a lot of people do, like, oh, I'm gonna buy a call against, I'm gonna buy a call for Amazon, I'm gonna buy a call for Tesla, I'm gonna buy a put for it, whatever. Like, this is what we always say. This is what I always say when I'm trading stocks and trading options, is that time is not on your side as a buyer. Time is against you. Time is on your side as a seller, right? Because again, even if it goes up, like look at right here, you go across the board, right? Say it goes up 2.37% today. In just a little over a week, you're down in the negatives again. Most options lose out of time due to friction. This is why swinging. Yeah, 100%. 100%. This is why, like, Sam, is why we always talk about all the time in Discord, right? It's all about, I always want to do the selling. Because as you can see, even if right now it goes down 25%, I still collect 8% as long as it doesn't go any lower than that. Like this is my example of saying time is on my side here. Time isn't against me, time is for me when I'm selling options. And look at that. 91% probability. You have a 90% chance to make 8.5% of your money. You have a 5.6% chance of even making money if you buy an options, dude. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Sam's one of those people who trades every day and he knows the numbers, he does the research, and I've seen his returns. But if you don't do that, if you're not like Sam who can do that, that's where the issues happen. And where you see people losing out, betting big. You can even some people might even bet huge like this, right? Some people might just bet for in the money one, right? 39% chance profit, but you could lose $400 in just a couple days, right? In the end of the week. Even if Amazon doesn't do much, if it goes up 0.3, 0.4%, you're still down in Amazon. That's insane to me. Like, the losses are insane, man. So that's why I always like to sell options instead. But Roku is coming down. It looks like a little bit more. Let me take a look at this. Look what Roku's doing. God, it's just straight. Look at that. It's just straight sold at 90 at the hit 96. Just straight sold off. Again, not a bad one to look into. Let me see if I can do it on Robinhood right now. It might be one to swing, to be honest. Even with like $100, Sam. Let's take a look at what Roku's doing here. If I can spell it right on my freaking on my Robinhood thing. So Roku, right? So Roku's down 1 point. They were down, dude. They were down 3.5% pre-market at 92. Right? Let's say we do this, right? Let's go 2 weeks out. Here, fridge. I'm gonna share a photo. All right, yeah, send it over. So you can do one to make $13. You can do one to make $10 on 100, $9, $8, even $7 on 100, man. $7 on $100, man. Like, it's not bad. It's 7% in 2 weeks. Again, keep in mind, right? Your markets return 10% a year on average, right? Your markets return on average 10% in one given year. Of course, it's on the average. But if you're returning 10% on average and you can give yourself 8.5% in 2 weeks with 90% probability, like, why would you not do that? This is why I got to do that. The issue is, right, what people have trouble with is the management because, again, your risk to reward is atrocious. You could lose $100 or you could lose $92 and you can only make eight. People like the risk eight, make $92 instead. That's something that they like, you know. So, Sam, I don't know if you want me to share the photo on here right now once you send it over. Let's see, did you send it over? Oh, for Roku. Oh. So it rejected 96. So would you do a spread against? Would you go against the 96 then or no? Because a put spread means you're going to bet for it to go up. You should be doing a call spread then, right? Do it. Okay, hang on. Let me pull up Discord. Do 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 do. I don't care. Yes, I don't care. So this is what he just sent me over. So if you're telling me, Sam, that you're looking for a rejection here at 96, that means are you being bearish then on that, Sam? If you're being bearish on that, then we should be looking at going the opposite. Okay, so you're looking at a call spread then, not a put spread then. So let's bet it does down, goes down. I don't know. Oh yeah, that's all right. No, that's all right. That's all right. I got you. So look at this, right? So you're gonna be doing a credit spread, right? So we're gonna bet. Say we even bet 2 weeks out. Say we bet for it to not go bearish. Yeah, yeah, okay. Oh my god, dude, you can make some serious money on this one. Watch this, right? Watch this. And again, this is you can do 104, 105. 15% return in 2 weeks, my guy. 15% return in 2 weeks. 84% probability right there. Guys, if you're just joining the stream, welcome. We're just looking at, again, what I look at for trading options. And again, I'm the one that's on the seller side. If you are here and you like the content, you have any financial questions, please make sure to drop them in the comment section. I am here, as always, to talk finance. I love talking finance and everything else. So, Sam, you're looking at basically, as long as it go up 9% to $104, you're making 13, 15%. You're making 15% on your money, which is 455%. Oh my God, that's insane. But again, this is the riskier approach, right? We can go even more risky. We can go less risky, not more risky. We can do this and we can bump it up, right? We can go even more. We can do 9%, right? 89% chance of making 10% basically in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. Like that's insane. Again, S&P returns on average 10% a year. You're making 10% in 2 weeks. And if you do it over and over again, you're making 300% with an 89% chance of it happening. And you can bump it even more. You can play. I love this because you can just play on the numbers and look at what's best for you, right? Say you want to do this one. Say you want to go one more. Say you want to really give yourself that extra room for error. That's a 91% right there for 9%. That's insanity, guys. So if you look at that rejection, which I can definitely see the rejection right there. Look at that. I mean, I think everybody topped out of that rejection at $96 right there. I'm thinking, it just keeps going. It just keeps selling off more and more. So I love that for that reason because you see this. Oh, you're getting this big push down here. Yep. So you're maxing again. You're maxing out 9%. Again, you can just keep playing around. We can go 108, 109 if you want. Again, if you're starting to trade options, of course, none of this is financial advice, of course, as everybody that knows this already. But if you start at trading options, right, with $100, you can make $7 on 100. And says, "Well, you want to hop on a call tonight?" Yeah, Sam. Yeah, let me know in the chat. Let me know in Discord. We can talk later. 92% probability right here of making 7% on your money. It's absolutely insane. I love it. I love it so much. Let's take a look at what the markets are doing. Let's talk about Roku. SPY is up point. Oh, look at that rally, man. Oh, we've got this nice market rally. Love that. Good way to start the week off with green. Tesla's coming back and retesting that 257 mark right there on the dot. New support possibly. Could be clutch. Series XM just keeps going down. Love that. You guys, if you're new to the stream, feel free to drop a subscribe. Feel free if you'd like to share this out, all that good stuff. Series XM still coming down a little bit. Anything else coming down here? Neo's come down a lot. Oh wow, look at that. About 850. It's rejected. Very interesting. We got that. We got Marathon up 1.4. So again, the crypto is starting to come back down again, it looks like. DraftKings come back down a little bit. No big deal for me. I'm not really worried about DraftKings. Again, worst case scenario, I gotta buy the shares down here. Like, oh no, I gotta buy shares at discount. Don't tell me that. Like, why would I not? SoFi's up. Rivian's up a little bit. Yeah, it's a little bit it's interesting, right? These are all selling off a little bit, but the SPY keeps running. It's very, very interesting. Again, if you have any financial questions, guys, make sure to drop them in the comment section. I'm always around. I'm here. Yeah, Series XM is really kind of starting to trade around sideways a little bit. What's crypto doing? Bitcoin, not really doing much, it looks like. Yeah, Bitcoin's not really doing down 1.46 in the last week. Obviously, it has to cool off a little bit. You can't have a rally like nonstop on crypto. It's looking at Xpeng a little bit. Interesting. They're hitting that 14. It looks like. I think I have a support level. I don't even have one yet. I don't think I'm Xpeng, or do I? Oh no, I do. I like. Oh, but like that's a low support. Probably got one at like 13 and a half. It looks like maybe. Oh yeah, look at that right there. Because you could see this. This is what I'm looking at right now. Right. Let me change this down to red. So you got a little bit of a retest here, breaks down, retest, breaks down again, breaks through, retest support, breaks through, retest down again, retest, retest. 13.58. Again, these are all like rough numbers. Give me just a picture for things. So if you're watching me map out things, these are not like guaranteed numbers. It just helps me see like what I'm looking at for trading. Since Xpeng is down, because XPEV, I don't want to do spreads. I want to do cash secured put. XPEV. This is one of those trades that's going to cost a little bit more, obviously. So if you're looking at my numbers here, this one's going to cost a little bit more. Looking at like a 13. So this one you're getting 2.28%, but again, 48% of the year. $29 premium on that one. Not awful. Like my DraftKings one, I think I had it at like 30, 33 for the fifth. I think I had like 33. But this one for me was like 68, I believe. So I made 2.1% is what I'm going to make on DraftKings about. Definitely an interesting one to look at. Again, if you guys are new to the stream, feel free. Again, like the stream first of all. There's a little like button right there. You know, why not? You know, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe for financial content, education. You know, obviously not financial advisor, but it's nice to look, you know, to talk things out, different perspectives of things. I really like Sirius XM. I like how it's like selling off a lot right now. What would that give me for a premium? I like to play on the numbers a little bit, you know, play on the numbers, see what they're doing here. Let's take a look at Sirius XM. So if I was to go, man, I can go what 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks out. 2.7% return. I think it's higher than that right now though. For the 4.5. Let's take a look. $4.5 put. Love that. What's the markets doing overall? Refresh here a little bit. See what's trading. Spies up. Yeah, everything's green today. Oh, the Russell rebounded a little bit. Oh, crude oil's up a little bit. Anything in the news? While I'm pulling this up here, let's take a look. How to earn fund now. Can symbolic stock double in 2024? Maybe. Should passive income investors buy Ford stock? Great question. Snap was upgraded. Ooh, what is Snap doing right now? That's a good one to talk about. Snap. Holy crap. What is this run up, dude? Up 3.3% on the day. Oh my god, it was even more than that. What did they upgrade it to? 23 from 9. Goodness gracious. Let's take a look here. The 4.5, yeah. I'm not, you could sell. This is a nuts one. Look at this. You could do this. This one right now is, as I'm looking at it, it's trading at it's trading at $41. Make 9% in a couple weeks. 78% chance. It's still a pretty good probability at that point. Can't argue it, you know? So Snap is up. What else do we got here? 3 cheap stocks, tech stocks to buy right now. Should buy the dip on Nikola stock? Probably not. Two ways Rivian can spark a rally in 2024. Yeah, Rivian partnership with Amazon is like actually kind of sick. 3 out of 10 stocks to buy if interest rates fall next year. If you haven't seen my new post, interest rates are looking to be cut for next year. UPS. Interesting. UPS will benefit from the effect of lower rates. Increase volumes or at least increase levels of delivery volumes. Oh, interesting. Tesla, because of car loans. Makes sense. I don't know what this is. Cognex? I haven't even heard of them. Interesting. Very, very interesting to look at. What else we got here? How we can steel deal? Yeah, steel is up definitely for sure. One side's a better AI investment than Nvidia. Yeah, okay. Which one? Super microcomputer. Uh, I'm always curious to know what is Abercrombie what's Abercrombie and Fitch doing now? Is it still rallying like no tomorrow? Holy crap! Did it break through that? Oh my god! It's still rallying. It broke right through it, retested, and it broke right through again. Wow, that is absolute insanity right there. Huh? Wow. Would have thought. I was just thinking about that. I don't know why I started thinking about it, but I just started thinking about that for some reason on because of the video from before about 200% returns. How to earn 500 a month from current stock following upbeat earnings. Nah. 3 cheap tech stocks. What are cheap right now? IBM, Intel, and Qualcomm. Those are all major corporation tech companies. Down 91% is what is Zim? Integrated shipping. I don't know what this is. Oh wow. Oh my god. Dang. Look at that. Imagine buying at the peak. Whew. Imagine buying at $89 and it's worth $10. Wow. That is nutty. But whatever. You know. That Roku one is definitely interesting though. It's definitely got my attention. McDonald's just got my dividend reinvestment. Love that. $2 from McDonald's pays for not even a small fry anymore. Love that. Yeah, look at that. Touch there at 96. And then that news. Very interesting. So I got a nice $2.08 for McDonald's for owning shares, which is fantastic. If you want to know what my portfolio is right now, up on the day, it is up 0.6%, about $204 in the day I'm up right now. So in case you're wondering the numbers behind it. That's just in Robinhood. What's my I have a position in MPW. What's it doing? Oh, it's down 1%. Whatever. It's nothing like on bargain yet. That's why I'm kind of I don't know if it's even gonna be a day for trading to be honest today. Just watching what the market's doing. I'm looking to say that like really, really nice sell off. Oh my god, look at that. It's like just it's hovering right around. It peaked at like 258. Fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Could that affect LeBron's legacy? Dave, absolutely not, dude. Nothing will ever affect LeBron's legacy, no matter how hard you try. Trying to see what I'm doing here. There's like nothing really to trade right now. I want to see Sirius XM come down a little bit more. Your portfolio. Oh, my portfolio? No, I won't. LeBron's portfolio is like a couple billion, dude. Or I think he's like a billionaire, dude. Like my portfolio won't do anything against it. Absolutely not. Penn. I'm looking at Penn coming down to 23. Can I even get one on Penn? Let me see. Yeah, yeah. I mean, maybe one day, Dave, I'll have a billionaire status like LeBron. Don't know if I will for anytime soon. What am I looking at for Penn? If I do like a 23, I got $28 on that one. 88% probability. $23 would be like literally right about here. It's really interesting. Dave, are you doing anything with your investments recently? Are you trying to get back in the market a little bit? I know you sold some things off before about Bitcoin and like crypto and stuff. And I think you got rid of some of your Bitcoin, I think. But anything else in the market, Dave? Any investments you're looking at possibly? 15, 20 years watch. Yeah, 100%, dude. I'm on track, I think. My goal right now is to have a net worth of 100K in the next like 2 years. Right now I'm at like 63 for net worth. I think that's not counting my car because my car has a loan on it and it's like basically break even on that. So right now I'm sitting at net worth of about like 63. So I'm trying to get to 100K by 30, which would be so clutch. Yeah, there's like nothing in the market for the day. I don't really have much. I've been I like, but just not right now. I see it come back down a little bit more, maybe. It's like $10 maybe or something. PayPal. DraftKings is not showing a lot of. It's got a lot of volume, but yeah, Neo breaking through. Nothing here at the moment. I was thinking of doing tech focused stuff whenever I hop back in the market. Yeah, man, absolutely. I mean, tech's the future, dude. After all, 100%. Tech is absolutely the future of this economy, no matter what. Would you be doing just investments, Dave, or do you look at trying to do some options trading at some point, trying to make some money on the side? What could I do for Neo? It's $4. $4. 100% this makes no sense to me. Like the trading, Owen. Yeah, trading, dude. Trading is tough, Owen. Okay, I mean, I could tell you I'm gonna word this trading in hopefully like just like basically a couple sentences, right? Let me get rid of all my charts. Let me pull up something basic, right? Let me tell you. All right. So with the way that I'm trading, um, I don't trade like I don't go like super insane on trading stocks and everything else. Basically, the real focus is to let me pull up the stock that like everyone knows, right? Let's do like Amazon or Google, maybe. Google's probably everyone to look at. With all my oh Jesus, let me get rid of all these charts, man. Actually, do I have a stock without charts to make life easier? Kind of. Meta, Facebook, no. Probably just some light training to start off with, but definitely see if the in-depth stuff I can. Yeah, so let me break it down for you guys, right? So about like, what this really does, and I'm hoping that this will make some sense. Again, if it doesn't, obviously it'll take some time to explain it, right? So let's say I want to invest in a company, right? So what I do is that whenever you're buying a contract, it's like you're buying like anything at like a store, right? You're buying something from someone who's selling something, right? So in the stock market, right, you have options. Options basically are like written contracts that are in agreement between two people. So someone buys it, someone sells it, right? No matter what it is. So a contract essentially is the equivalence of owning 100 shares. The purpose that people trade options is because it gives them access to 100 shares of a company without having to buy 100 shares. So, for example, right, something like Amazon. Amazon's trading at $150 right now. So, if you do $150 times 100 shares that you want to buy, you would have to be paying $15,000 to own 100 shares of Amazon. But with options, like what options do is they give you the 100 shares equivalent for a fraction of the price with whatever it is that you're buying, right? So that's the first thing to really understand with options trading is that basically it gives you access to 100 shares without having to purchase $15,000 worth of Amazon, for example. You might have to buy maybe like $300 worth. Maybe this option contract that you buy is worth $300 instead of 15,000. So it saves you money and it gives you it gives you more ownership of Amazon without having to buy every single share of Amazon. So the contract is kind of like a shortcut in a way for it. But the difference between a contract and owning Amazon shares is that the contracts have certain expiration dates. So you only have access to 100 shares for, say, 2 weeks or 3 weeks or a month or a year or whatever it is. So the contracts limit as to how long you're going to have the shares for, if that makes sense. So if I wanted to buy 100 shares of Amazon stock, right? So if I wanted to be like, you know what, I think Amazon is going to go up in price. If I wanted to buy 100 shares for to own until March of next year, I would have to be paying like $1,000 at a $150 a share. But that gives me a 100 shares of Amazon for a fraction of what I would have to actually pay money for. So instead of buying $15,000, it only cost me $1,000. So it cuts it down by like 10% plus, or 90% plus, let's say. You only have to pay 10% of it basically for it. So the option contracts basically are contracts between two people, and either you're a buyer or a seller, right? You can buy a contract in hopes that we have what's called a call. Buying a call contract basically means that you're betting that Amazon's going to be bullish, that it's going to go up. So if you think Amazon's going to go up in price over the next 3, 4 months, 5 months, 8 months, whatever, you buy a call contract if you would like to bet that it's going to go up. Because again, you're owning those shares. So when they go up, you also collect money from it. If you want to go against it, you do what's called a put option, which is bearish. So a put option basically is that you're going to bet that it's going to go down. So if you think Amazon's going to go down, you're going to own the shares at a discounted price. So you get money that way when it goes down. So the first thing to understand with options is you have a buyer and a seller, and you can bet for it to go up and you can bet for it to go down. It's almost like gambling in a way. I hate to say it, but it kind of is like gambling to this extent if you don't do any research. I don't know if that makes sense so far for you guys. If it does, obviously you can tell me. So you have a buyer and a seller. You can buy for it to go up. You can buy it to go down. So if you buy them, then you pay money towards it, and then you bet that it goes up. It's like basically like when you're a buyer, you're basically like putting a sports bet in. I bet Amazon will be above this price. So I'm buying it. I'm putting a bet in for it. Makes sense. Just a lot of information you got to read and learn. Oh yeah, dude, 100%. Oh, and this is years and years of research now for me. Like I've only been trading for like a year. I've been investing for I think I'm on year 3 right now. It's definitely a lot of things, but I go like the bare basis. Yeah, right, Dave. Write that down. Write that down. Get it down, please. Yeah. So basically, what I do, right, is that with options, since there's a time built in to these contracts, the longer and longer you hold it and the price doesn't do what you want it to do, the more money you lose. Okay. So, for example, right, if I wanted to say that I'm going to be, bullish on Amazon, right? Say I want Amazon to go up to, I think it's going to be at 160 by March of next year. I'm going to bet for it to go that way. This bet is going to cost me $660 up front. And when you do the calculator, as you will see, right, this is all your money that you could possibly make. Okay, this is how much money you'd make. So if Amazon went up 10% today, you'd make $800. And this is all calculated by them. I don't do these calculations. But as you will see, as time goes on, you lose more and more of your value. until you get to a certain point. When it expires, so say it expires in March, you're losing that money there. Now, the difference is that again, you're looking at breaking even, right? So since you are betting for it to be $160, the reason your break even is 166.60 is because you are also paying $660 on top of it. So the what you pay is built in to your option that you're buying. So even though the break even for the shares is 160, since you spent $660 for the position, to break even, including what you bought it in at, you'd have to be looking at $166.60 total. So basically, your break even for the shares is 160, but on top of that, your break even is also factoring in how much you're paying for the contract, which is why it's $166 for break even. And this is why your contracts actually lose value when you buy more and more. Because again, as I'm buying it, I'm holding this position here. If the stock doesn't go up enough for me, I'm losing a crap ton of money down here. So you have to keep in mind when you're buying options. That's why you got to be very, very careful with buying options every single time. When you do buy options, you have to be very careful about what you're buying into and understand what you're buying and have what's called a risk management, because otherwise your maximum loss is $660 here. So there's a lot of things to consider. Again, I think just for right now, just understand that there's buyers and sellers and that you can bet for it and bet against it is definitely some of the crucial things to understand first for options. Um, and if you want to basically use that for information, again, it is definitely like options is not something that like everybody can just be like, oh, let me jump into it and be good with it. It does take some time, obviously, to learn it, to master and everything else. Um, but so essentially, the long story approach that I do for this is that since somebody is buying this for $660, for example, I am the seller, which means that I get to collect the $660. So my passive income is me selling these contracts and me collecting what the buyer is paying. So since he's paying $660, that money goes to me, which I get to collect. The difference is, which is why I want to be the seller and not the buyer, is that the probability of someone buying this contract and it being profitable is 22.5%, which means that the other side is that this person is going to lose 78 or 77.5% of the time. Since he has a 22.5% chance of him making money, that puts me at a 77.5% chance of me making money. And that's why I become the seller, because as the seller, I get a better probability of making money. And if you think about trading options, you think about making money, right? Would you rather have a 77% chance or a 22% chance of making money? I'd rather have the 77.5% chance. So I'm the seller of my contracts. So if you ever go onto Robinhood, Webull, wherever, and you buy an option, you're buying it from someone like me who's selling the option to you. And these people are banking on basically a whim that it's going to shoot up enough for them to make some money. And I'm not. I'm against it. I'm basically like it's imagine like being in the casino, right? Imagine you're going to the casino to play blackjack. The odds of you making money in blackjack is like 47% chance, I think. Blackjack probability. Uh, Winning probability. So probability of you winning blackjack is 42%, which means the house or the casino is winning 57% of the time. I'm basically the house. You are the gambler, and I'm the house. That's what my option strategy is, if that makes sense, right? I be the house, you are the gambler. And the long term, I'm making money more than you are. That's why trading is less than 10% of people make money buying options for that reason. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. I'm not sure if it does. Basically, I'm putting myself in a probability advantage by making more money by being the seller, not the buyer. I don't want to be the buyer. Buyer makes no profit or has barely any profitability. I want to be the seller. Anything else going on in the market while you guys hopefully see what I'm talking about? I'm hoping. Not sure if that does make any logical sense. DraftKings is still there. What's SPY looking like? Up 0.42. Again, if you guys have any questions, of course, let me know about options and everything else. Oh, look at that. It's right back below again. Look at that. It literally was just like, Jake, you have a break even at that. Yeah, we're hovering around that. We're like, yep, nope, just kidding. Whatever. So, like, for example, right? So if I was trading like serious, like this is one of the stocks I trade a lot. I'm going to be trading a lot with, right? So there's a lot of fundamental analysis. Obviously, the lines are nuts, right? So let's just get rid of the lines for now. Let's hide these lines. So here's an example of like Sirius XM, right? And I'm basically saying, all right, I'm gonna bet the market that Sirius XM won't go above six. Wow, I put one line down and it does all of that. Can I get rid of this? Can I hide my drawings again? Oh, it just automatically puts one in. That's really annoying. So basically, right, this is how I'm doing my option strategy, right? So imagine that like I'm basically betting that I'm gonna say, you know what? In looking at what Sirius XM is doing here, I'm willing to bet the market that it will never break above 650, which is right here, for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, whatever. I'm willing to bet that Sirius XM will not go above 650. But again, I'm selling that to somebody. So somebody is looking at Sirius XM and someone's buying this contract. So where is it? 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 So basically, what somebody's basically doing here is that. Let's go, Zach. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Doing some. I'm trying to explain how my options trading works a little bit to the people that are here. I know it's a little bit confusing. So if you have any input, if you have any questions about financial stuff, please let me know. Basically, I'm betting that Sirius XM won't go above 650 in like a couple weeks, right? For example. So this right here is somebody who is willing to pay $16 for it to go above this. If you calculate the probability, it's 7%. So it's a 7% probability that it goes above that, which basically means there's a 93% chance it will not go above that, which means that as the seller, I keep this. So I keep what they pay for that reason. So it puts me at a 93% probability chance of making $16 in this case. So that's essentially what I'm doing. Is I'm betting that it won't do this, it won't do that, it won't do whatever. That's what I'm always betting on here. Zach, in case you're wondering, Tesla stock. Look at this, dude. Look at this. This is nuts. Take a look. Let me get rid of the drawings. So remember how? So look at this, Zach. I was actually above my break-even point, and now it's glowed again. But look at this run up, man. Tesla's getting close to break even for me again. I'm so hyped, dude. Can you believe that? I'm hyped, man, about that. That's insane. Love it. What's the market's doing right now? A lot more red, it looks like today. DraftKings is kind of just chilling. Uber Eats is down. Love. I like to see companies go down. I hate to say it. I want these companies to go down. Shopify, which does have a trading stock, funny enough. So yeah, Zach. So I'm on the way to making basically profitability on my Tesla stock already, which is great. Super excited for it. This is so fucking scary. It absolutely is, dude. I've been holding this thing you know, I mean, you've been in the Discord, even though you've been seeing me hold it. You've watched every single video I think I've posted on YouTube at this point in my life, which is absolutely awesome. One of the best people supporting, obviously, besides all my other followers like Dave and Sam and Owen and all them. I was holding this dude. It was down $4,000 at one point, and now I'm down like 200. You got to stomach to be able to be a Tesla owner for shares. Got to stomach the crap out of this thing, dude. It is volatile as ever. Zach, have you watched the recent video I put up on YouTube on Saturday about the three stocks I have open positions in? I don't know if you have or not. Well, I'm curious to see if it's going to reject here or not. 255.5. See if it goes up again or not. Oh yeah, look at that. High for your profit though, nearly there, of course, bro. Been here since video one. Awesome, man. Love that sport. Yeah, so that last video, dude. I had a position in Rivian. I sold out. Took my profit on that one. I had one on SoFi, sold out, took the profit on that one. And right now I'm looking at DraftKings right now. And DraftKings, my break even is like way down here. 4K loss insane. Yeah. Dude, I was sitting there and I was stomaching that. I was like, oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? But it's all right. It's hanging in so far. Yeah, so right now I'm holding my DraftKings stock right now, my position against DraftKings, which is crazy. Have you been able to follow how I trade, Zach, at all? I think I watched it as I was cooking dinner. Nice, man. Hope you made some nice dinner along to my soothing voice. What am I at right now? Hang on. Let me show you guys what I'm at right now for my. This is what I'm at right now. So these are what I'm at right now for my positions. I've collected $222 in premium so far. The grade ones, in case you didn't see the video, the grade ones are the ones I've already closed, and the blue one is what's open right now. Do they? I don't think they do, Zach. No way. Do they actually? No, they don't have a dividend. Unless they have like one of those like one-time only dividends, I think. They don't have one right now, it looks like. They're way too much of a growth company still. I don't think I'm aware of that. Aware of what? I don't know what you're responding to, unfortunately, because I talk way too much, I feel like. So DraftKings doesn't have a dividend yet. I think it's got way too much growth still to go. It doesn't have a PE ratio. How stupid is that? Non-existent. Yeah, so right now I'm up $222, and I've been trading with about 5,000. So 222 out of like 5,000. Yes, I'm up like 4% right now. Key Tesla rival gets 2.2 billion investment, aka that's Neo stock that we're talking about. $200 is great. Oh, you gotta keep it up, man. I need these fools to start paying a dividend. I know, right? Been fun watching for a bit today, Jake. Got to bounce around. Oh, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Oh, and next week, bro, I'm streaming like every day when I'm off for break. So you're gonna come by every time. Oh, and between now and my next stream, dude, bring all your questions you got, bro. I'll hook you up. Absolutely, dude. Let me know. And you got my contact information, bro. Hit me up on Snapchat, hit me up on texting, whatever it is you need, bro. You let me know. I got you covered. I'll hook you up. Enjoy the rest of your workday. Hopefully get home safe. I know you have a long drive back. Um yeah, dude, it's nice, man. I'm looking at I'm looking at Sirius XM possibly. I'm looking at so Zach, I don't know if you had any questions about my trading, what I'm doing right now, and everything else, about what's going on in the markets. SPY is pulled back a little bit. Still a good green day though. Can't argue it. Cannot argue on that one. I kind of like Kenview a little bit, Zach. And they got a dividend too. Kind of like Kenview a little bit. The break off of Johnson and Johnson. Kind of a fan. A really big fan. You get Walgreens is right up a lot though. Yeah, I like Kenview. Whoa. SoFi for growth. I'll be off that week. Oh, absolutely, dude. Awesome, man. Drive safe, Owen. I got a nice drive back, so hopefully you make it back on time. The trading is foolproof, and I don't think I have any questions. Any reason you only have one open, haven't closed anymore? So okay, so Zach, great question. So the DraftKings one that I still have open right now, this one right here, right? This one I let it. This one expired worthless. The Series XM one, that one I rode the whole way through. It closed last week. Walgreens, I closed early for 43 out of $48 total. SoFi was 14 out of 18 total, so I took that one early. Rivian was 64 out of 80 total in like a week. Took that early. DraftKings, right now it's sitting at like 20 something. I want more premium, so I'm letting it kind of ride out. So here are the ones I'm looking at right now. My watch is over here on the side. And what I want to do is I wait to see. I look for a stock to sell off quite a bit before I can get in because what it does is it boosts up the premiums, right? So for an example, I can tell you, right, on my Robinhood account, which is what I do all the trading on. So if I was to open up a Sirius XM account, which I'm watch or a Sirius XM position, right? So I'm trading Sirius XM because I think it's a nice stock to trade. You can look at what I'm charting at. It's like just bounce. It just bounces all over the place a lot, which is great. So let me tell you. So Sirius XM, right? Before today, I'm going to go a little bit longer out. Maybe not. Let me see here. Maybe not that one. Maybe I should do Penn, for example. Penn National Gaming or Penn Entertainment. Yeah, okay. So this one, so for Penn Gaming, right? For Penn Entertainment, right here. So before today, right? It was trading up at is that it allows me to collect 30% more premium when it sells off. If that makes sense. Because if say I want to buy one at 23, like right here, since this is getting closer to this price here, it increases the premiums that you collect because you're getting closer to being in the money. So I'm looking for those opportunities where stocks are selling off, where I can get a nice boost of a premium in my account, right? So the one I'm looking at, right? If I was to do one for Penn at say $23 a couple weeks out, like down here, if I was to get one at Penn at $23 in this case, right? It's gone from $30 in premium to now being at $45 in premium. So it boosts me an extra $15 because it's coming down. So what I do is I look for those selling off days. Those selling off days that I get, these red days right here, are me saying, I'm going to try to collect that premium. I'm going to try to get in early and collect a very, very nice premium as a result of it. If that makes any sense. I don't know if it does, Zach. Let me know if it does. If you're just joining the stream, guys, welcome to the stream, of course. Okay, that makes more sense. I was really confused. You're in the same boat as me, just waiting for something. Yeah, exactly. So I'm waiting to see basically when something goes down. So my watch list right here. Let me get rid of this. This is my watch list right here. Right. This watch list is what I'm watching to see. So Sirius XM right now, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it to come back down, man. It's already come down about over the last 2 days. It's come down about 10%. So again, if I bought a contract up here, I'm losing out on the premium because it's coming closer now at this point, which I don't want to do. So I'm waiting to kind of get that maximum premium. So again, me waiting to see. I'm waiting to see these lines right here. Like my break even was at 450 right here. That was my other one before. So it really helps me out. So like if I wanted to do, say, this is what I was looking at one point. I don't know if it still is this anymore though. Let me look. So say I wanted to go down to 450, it's $15. So I'm making 3.5% on this trade as long as Sirius XM doesn't go below 15% more. And it's already sold off like 10%. So if I want to open that up today, I could open it up today and make some money on it. You know? And right now I'm sitting on like in 2,500 right now in cash in my portfolio. So that gives me like 5 contracts. Yeah. So in the next like was this 3 weeks, 4 weeks? I can collect $75 on $2,000. Worst case scenario, dude, I own 500 shares of Sirius XM at 450, right? So I would own 500 shares of Sirius XM at $4.50. So I'm getting it at that discounted price. I'm getting that not up here. I'm getting that thing down here at 450. So I'm getting my Sirius XM shares at such a discount because it would have to go down to 450 for me to own shares. Which is why I was asking you in the last stream, if you remember. I said, hey, dude, how much cash you got? Because if you're doing this, man, like it could definitely open some positions for you. You know, could definitely open up some positions for you if you got a cash lying around. So, yes, I'm kind of watching to see what it's going to do. I hope that makes sense. That's what I just did. Fingers crossed on that one. Because sometimes I explain things, I'm like, oh, it makes sense to me, but it doesn't make sense to anybody else. You know, we're looking at it right now. Oh, yeah, there goes Sirius XM even more. Drop a little bit more. Give me those premiums. Hopefully, beginning of next year, I'll have more cash. Just got promoted to nice, man. Paybones can be insane, yeah. And dude, here's the thing, right? You can start with again, like this is an example right here for cash. If you want to just get, if you want to just start practicing investing, because obviously with trading options, right? It's all about practicing and just trial and error over and over again. This is a trade for $450, like total. You know what I mean? So with a $450 trade, I mean, like you start with a couple $100, and again, you can make 3% on it in a couple weeks. You make 38% on the year. So taking 450, if you wanted to just trade, right? You could do 450 times 38%. You'd make 170 bucks, 171. And that's just practicing game trade. You know what I mean? That's just a start. Obviously, like you can when you get more and more confident, you can do more and more trades and everything else. But just a start for now. So that's why it's like, oh, like why not? Like again, the average return is 10% SPY, and you can get 38, like you're tripling the SPY 500 or SP 500 by doing this. But it's all about how much, effort you're doing, how much work you're putting into it, how much you study, how much you practice, all that kind of stuff. You know, so it's really interesting. You can trade options with like just a couple $100 if you want. You don't have to take 10 grand to the account and trade it. So it's really, really nice. That's what I'm starting with. It's always a good starting point. You can always grow it from there. Running your channel is a step by step guide on how to set all this stuff up. Like how to set up, like how to open a position. Zach, is that what you're talking about, or charting, or what? What do you mean by? I can make any video you want, buddy. I just need I want like the specifics though. So I'm reading my portfolio. What's my HSA account looking like? HSA is sitting at a cool up $13. Nice. How to chart, how to set up a trade, what to look for, the works. Oh, okay. I got you. Zach, do you want me to do it on? Oh, okay. Definitely can do that. Definitely can do that. Give me a trading salad mix and the sauce is your personality. Yeah. I love that. 100%. Yeah. Nope, I hear you. I could definitely do that for you. I mean, I can definitely make a video about what my trading strategy is for it. I have different ones. I can do credit spreads. I could do. I try to just. I did the credit spread for you before. I think I talked to you about that in Discord before. Now I'm doing the option selling and everything else. I could definitely do that though. Does it matter what platform I use for mine, Zach? Or depends on what I'm interested in. Oh, okay. So now, dude, I can do credit spreads for you, right? I can show you. Yeah, I'll show you on that one. I'll give you a video on that. Do you care what brokerage I use? I think some people would find. Yeah. Oh, okay. Absolutely, dude. Yeah, I'll do that. Like different trading strategies, you mean, Zach? Right? Yeah, I can make videos on that for sure. I'll do a video on like selling options and then on credit spreads and all that. Can definitely make it happen. The credit spreads are very, very cool because you only need $100 to trade credit spreads. Actually, you can do it with 50 technically. Like for example, if you want to do like one, like I was doing one earlier. Where was it? Oh, not at all. I'm open to whatever and whatever. Oh, yeah, trading strategies would be amazing. Not a lot of good content on YouTube. Yeah, I got you. You only need like $50 to trade credit spreads. Funny enough. The only thing is though, I believe you need to have a margin account. Is the stipulation for that one. That's the only issue. So you gotta make sure that your account has margin activated. I know people don't like margin, and like I don't even use margin. You don't even need margin to do this unless you mess it up. But rather than that, like I don't ever go. I have not dipped into margin at all. I haven't touched I haven't asked for more money from them. I haven't asked for that. Welcome to the stream, guys. We're just joining in, talking about some options trading strategies, look at the market and what's going on with like stocks like Neo, Spy, Tesla, all that good stuff. In case you just are coming in, my Tesla position. Whoop, I got about 26 grand in Tesla right now. I break even right here. So if you're welcome to the channel. If you just joined in, make sure to subscribe, smash the like button on the stream if you enjoy the content. If you have any financial questions, drop them down. Dollars on Doge. I got you, Dave. You want to see Doge really quick? Where's Doge at? I think I still have this. Oh, the halving. Ooh, the halving is gonna be crazy for Bitcoin. I gotta start. I got you, Dave. Don't worry. Here's your Dogecoin right here. It's a bargain. 9 cents, buddy. Absolute bargain. Um. So Zach, so you can start trading stocks with like $50. Again, you need margin for it, but I don't touch my margin. I don't ask for more money and everything else. I never do that for that reason. So, like for example, if you want to do a spread, I can tell you. I know, right? Let's go buy some Doge, dude. You can buy a spread, for example, and let me flip these around. So, like this right here gets you $3 on 50, which I know doesn't sound like it's a lot of money, but like you're making 6%. I might dip into Neo a little bit for some of these spreads, man. A 94% probability. Like, imagine that. Right, Zach? Dude, like, come on, man. Look at that. You can get 6% return, which would be 123% on the year. This is in what, 3 weeks? Let's do this, right? Let's do some math here. I know you're gonna be like, oh my god, let's do math, right? Let me show you some math, how this is gonna work. Watch what you can grow your account to. Hang on, let me do this for you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Put the odds in your favor and you're in a gold mine. And look at this, right? So say you're making 4% every 2 weeks. Start with $50. Here we go. We're gonna do. I like Desmos for a calculator. I don't know why. Say you're making 50. Say you have $50 to start with, right? And say you're making 4% every 2 weeks. If you compound it, you're turning 50 into $138. 50 to 138, man. If you're doing it every 2 weeks, you're tripling your money almost. Take the earnings, do it again. Take the earnings, do it again. Take the money you make, do it again. $138 out of 50. 266% return. W money plus some. That's what I'm saying, dude. And then again, this right here, this trade is a 97.6% chance. Obviously, it's not going to happen. It might, obviously, but like, why would you not? Even just do it. You can even go riskier if you want. You can go 950 and then like 10, make $5, 11% return, 338% in the year. This is why I'm doing these options trading strategies, dude. Obviously, I was killed on SPY before. Obviously, I was killed on this run up, murdered on it. But again, I was down over $1,000. Already made back $200 back on it. So like, I'm already back to making some money back. You know, you know, put it in your favor, man. Don't go against it. Go against it. You trade the ETFs. Sorry, I put my headset in. I've traded ETFs before, but what I've learned about trading ETFs is just don't bet against it. Like for example, if you want to trade ETFs, you can. That ETFs though is $100 though. Isn't that more difficult? More yes, exactly. So that's why I've kind of stayed away from trading ETFs for that reason. If you wanted to though, you can. So you can go. I was debating about this for a little bit. You could do a what am I on right now? Credit spread, right? So hear me out. Again, when I say hear me out, it's like no, really hear me out for this one. Say you want to trade and say you want to bet. No, an ATS trade seems like a death sentence. Yeah, it definitely is. I got screwed over on mine for sure. But say you want to bet that like it won't go below like I don't know 375. I'll flip these around. Is that right? Hang on, let me double check this. Buy a call for one. No, it's gotta be flipped around. Oh no, I did have it right. All right, I did have it right the first time. What the heck? So like, so here's a trade you could do, right? For an example, you could bet. Now again, this is like insanity, but like you could bet $500. About $500. You bet $437 essentially that SPY won't go down 20% in the whole year. And I was thinking about doing that. Like imagine just like betting that the market won't go down that much. Like that's insane, right? So if I do, let me do it on Robinhood. It's probably better for me on Robinhood. Let me look. Let me double check the math on this. You could do a long bet just against the whole market. So ETFs would be good probably for like that kind of idea. If that makes any sense. Like you can bet and be like, I bet SPY won't go down 20% in the year. Let me see if I can pull up a trade and see what it looks like. So December of 2024. Oh, I know why I'm doing this because I had this wrong. Here on this should be a put contract, not a call contract. That's what I was doing wrong. Put contract. Flip these around. Yeah, that's okay. That makes sense. So basically, it's like what you could do, Zach, right? If you're trading this kind of option, you can do, let's do like a 380. Let's do 380 and then 375. That's 8% return. Trying to figure out we get that max return. Sorry, give me a second. I'm just playing out these numbers. So like 390 and like 385 maybe. Yeah, okay. So if you wanted to, you could do one singular trade, Zach. Basically, bet S&P. The S&P, SPY won't go below 390. So for a whole calendar year, you're gonna bet that it won't go down 17% in 1 year, and you'd make play bro. So you can bet basically for the entire year, right? From now until December of next year, you can bet that the S&P won't go down 17% in a calendar year. If you do that and it doesn't go down 17% a year, you're making 10.6% on that trade, which is your average return of the S&P 500 anyways. You see what I mean? Like, think of it in that aspect. Like, you can do one long trade, and again, if the trade goes great for a couple days, like you're chilling, dude. Like, you can get the money early if you want. You can always cash out early and take the money and run with it and do whatever. You know. So that's 10.6% return in the annual. You could also always go up even. You can go up even more if you want to go more riskier, right? Say you want to make 20%. Again, this is 97% probability, dude. 97% to make 10.6% in a year. What's the 90% look like? I'm curious. Let's see what the 91 looks like. Let's fool around with this a little bit, right? Let's do a 400 and a 395. 10.9 doesn't really do much. Let's do a 410 and a 405. Oh, look at that, dude. Like, imagine that. Like, here's the thing, Zach. Imagine this, right? You have two options for trading or for investing, right? I say, Zach, you're going to get a 10% average return on the S&P 500 with your money in there. Or I will give you a right. Right, yeah, the spreads are for insurance 100%. But I could say, Zach, you have a 91% chance of making an extra 5%. Like, would you not do that? Like, why not, dude? And imagine this, right? Imagine you do two contracts. $132 on $1,000 in a year. And again, imagine if you did it with 20 contracts, right? Like 20 contracts is absolutely insane. But you're making 17 grand on 700K. Obviously, that's a bad idea. But oh wait, no, I did the oh wait, hang on. There should be 20 also. Has to be even. Like look at that. You're making $1,300 on less than 10 grand. That's 91%. And here's the cool thing, right? Even if you only do one and one, just to get used to it, right? Let me change up and put this at 500. Calculate. Here's the thing, right? Imagine we get a rally a little bit. You can collect early, dude. Look at this. You can cash in early. Imagine it goes up, 5% in the next couple months, 1%, 2%. You can just cash early whenever you want, dude. That's the cool thing about options. You could sell early, you could buy early, you could do whatever you want, dude. You can get rid of it if you want. You're putting the numbers in your favor. You can go obviously a little bit riskier, and you can do like 430 and like 425. 20% return, 81% chance of making 20%. You're basically doubling the S&P 500 with 81% chance of you have an 81% chance of doubling the market. Yeah, exactly, 100%. I'm gonna try to make a video on that one for sure. I'm gonna do two separate ones. I'm gonna do credit spreads and then option selling. That's what I'm gonna do probably because that'll definitely allow me to have two different videos and also like I don't want to do too much at once. The thing is that like you have to understand the basics of options first, obviously. So I think buying and selling and then doing the credit spreads is definitely a huge different thing. But again, you can just bet the S&P won't go down 10% next year. I want to probably open up one trade. I want to do like one or two contracts when the new year starts for a year expiration and see what happens. That's what I want to do. What's the market doing? Oh, Series XM rebounded a little bit. I don't know if that hopefully that makes some sense. Like again, you're putting the numbers in your favor. Like why would you not argue that? Tesla's not doing too bad. It's absolutely insane. But again, like I said, I lost $1,000 on that other trade, right? Like over $1,000. If I did that trade though like 10 more times, I'd probably make all the money back and then some. Just by trading it. Well, my DraftKings is up a little bit. That's good. I'm looking at my portfolio right now. Yeah, dude. I think the thing is that where I've learned a lot. I've watched. I'll tell you what YouTuber I watch if you want to watch it. Also, but obviously, I'm biased. I'm gonna say, hey, watch me, of course. Um, I watch. I watch this guy right here. Also, Zach. He does a lot of videos on this kind of stuff to like talk about like he's retired already. He used to work on Wall Street and Morgan Stanley, so I watch him all the time. See the wheel strategy, turning money in. So you can watch him also for sure. Is he better than me? I hope not. But you can watch him as another possible option. Um, but what he talks about a lot, and what I've learned, is that it's all about management, right? It's all about your management for things. So let's say, for example, right? Say I'm doing this option right here, and again, this is returning me 20%. So I'm risking $500, right? So I'm risking. So imagine I was to perform this trade like 100 times. So imagine if I did this trade 100 times and I was profit 81% of them. So 81 times, what was I making? 86. So if I did this trade, right? And again, going off of the numbers that I'm doing, if I did this trade 81 times out of 100, that was profitable, right? I would make $6,966. If I did this trade 19 times and I lost, my max loss is 414. So I did 414. So as you will see right now, right? 81 trade out of 100. I'm making $6,966. But 19 times, if I let them all expire worthless, I'm actually going to lose 7,866. Therefore, I'm down 7,866 minus 6,966. I'm down $900 if I did this over and over again. But here's the thing that people need to understand with management, right? Say I limit this loss right here. So I do half of it. So I do 19 times 207. I'm actually up $3,000 if I cut my loss at 50% every time. So if I trade this 100 times and I cut my losses at 50% loss, it increases my probability of making more money. This is with 50% cut. This is with 100% cut. I could even do, I could take my profit at say $300. I could do it at $400 or not 300. I could do it $300. I'm still making 1,200 bucks. Let's take it a 75% loss on those 19 trades, right? Putting it in terms of probability and simulating it over and over again is what really defines how you can make some serious cash. This is what I look at every time. I look at those numbers, say if I run this experiment 100 times, what happens 81% of the time? I will make $86. 19 times, I will lose $300. I will still be up $1,206 from here to here. That's the numbers behind it. Does that make sense? I'm hoping it does for you. And that's what I want to work on. It's about management. If I cut these losses early, I'm still gonna be profit long term by doing it over and over and over and over and over and over again. And again, if I cut it even more, I can cut it to be like, say I lose $100. I up my profit 5 grand. It's all about your management and your risk and your reward and your tolerance and everything else. If you can do that, you will become successful. Take those profits and put them into Starbucks and just let the difference, Clyde. I'm definitely excited for the video. I do, unfortunately, have to work. Text you later. Yeah, text later. Hit me up, dude. Let me know later on. Thank you for coming by, man. I appreciate it. Even you just come by even for the half hour. Every minute that you watch, I appreciate every second of it, dude. Thank you so much for your support, man. I really appreciate it. Spread the word. Anybody at work, tell them, hey, I don't know if you've told anybody, Zach, about Fridge Financials, but you can if you'd like to. If you want to grow the channel a little bit, every little bit helps. Let your colleagues at your job let them know about Fridge Financials. Be like, go subscribe. All right, so that is it for today's video. If you've watched this video, hopefully, again, we're at 2 hours of a live stream here. I appreciate all your support and everything over the years. I'll be back again, hopefully next week when we're off on spring on break. I'll send my mom. Yeah, dude, send them over. Take care, man. I appreciate it. All right, guys. I'm gonna catch everybody later here. I think it was awesome watching the market open. I like watching the market open. It's a lot more fun that way. I hope you guys enjoyed the channel. Again, if you're watching this afterwards, thank you so much for your continued support. Of course, if you have any questions, please let me know. I love you all. Take care. Make some money in the market, and I will see you guys in the next video.